Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's Jones's Raiders going up against Watkins's Bills. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 16 matchup.
Bills, Raiders coming up here on EA Sports. Getting ready now for a pivotal Week 16 matchup. Hello, friends, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for kickoff, and hope you're having a great holiday season. We've got some football coming your way.
Yeah, we do. You know, when the weather gets cold and it gets this time of year, the games, the players know it's getting near the end, and every game is important because your dreams of going to the Super Bowl, you're still there. To get there, you probably need to win this game here today.
The Raiders are ready to run back this kick. And Dan Carpenter looks ready to get this one underway. There's a flag out. Nice tackle.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's a face mask call, and of course from now on it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. You know, one thing, you know why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist. Go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Schaub's going to take it from the gun. He has the grab. They bring him down in the middle of the field at the 50.
Good job by the play caller that time, calling for the short pass. Even though it comes up short of the first down, it opens up many things that you can do on third. You can run a reverse, draw plays, screen plays, or if you want, you can still throw it down the field.
And he's brought down right at the 43.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. The Raiders take it from the 43. Set up screen. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
That's what we expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
2nd down and 10. Jones-Drew's got it on the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Let's go.
1st down and 10. Handoff out of the I formation. Space to work. Nice chunk of yardage picked up by Darren McFadden.
The offense has done a good job. They're now down inside the 20, but here's where it gets tough because your plays are limited because the field has been shrunk.
1st down here after the run. Schaub's back in shotgun formation. Makes the catch. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Tim, when you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
Let's go.
Reese has handed the football. He's stacked up at that point. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. 1st and goal. Here's another handoff. In the end, it picks up only a yard. Goal line defense on the field. Second and goal from, runs it across. Touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Raiders now will tack on the extra point. He made it. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. It's a touchback this time, so Manuel will start this drive from the 20. At quarterback, one of the tallest signal callers in the league at 6'5", he's E.J. Manuel.
E.J. Manuel was a first-round pick in 2013. He has great size, about 6'5". He moves around well, pretty good thrower of the football, but the big deal for E.J. Manuel, just stay healthy, avoid those hits.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Manuel's got it in the gun. Pulls it in. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle, usually it's wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
The Bills have been involved in some tight games these past 2 weeks. They won one last week, but now they trail in another close one, Phil.
Jim, in these close games, which we seem to see almost every single week, it usually comes down to which team doesn't turn the football over.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Jackson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down, 4 to go. Handoff by Manuel. Rock for a loss on that play. Here's the Bills offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. Line up now on 3rd down. They were very good at converting these situations a week ago. Nickel formation for the defense here. 3rd and 5. Charging ahead. Got a big lane. Manuel slides and ends the play.
Number 3 gets the ball. 19-yard gain on 1.
First down coming up. The Bills come out. 2 tight ends on the field. Pulls it in.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Offense lines up here. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Jackson's got it. First down. Bills in for the score.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
And the extra point is good. Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 7-7. Bills ready to boot this one down the field. The flag is out as the play continues.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask. Jones-Drew's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
2nd and 8. Interception. Taking off. Shakes off the hit.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They'll take the snap from inside the red zone. A week ago, they had a lot of success inside the 20. The Raiders come out in the nickel. 1st and 10. Will go ground. He'll go left. Jackson's tackled down after a gain of 5. And now here's the Raiders defense. They're tops in the NFL when it comes to getting to the quarterback. So this offensive line has its work cut out for it. And here we have 2nd down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Here's the give to Fred Jackson, and he gains maybe 3.
The Bills try to run the football that time down in the red zone. It does not work. I would advise them to go to a different plan and not try that run again.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Flag is out.
All-star offense.
On the way, 3rd down. They've come out in the dime package. They go screen with Jackson. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a 1st down.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
The kick is good.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. Going to take it the distance. He's at the 50, the 40, running room, the 20, the 10, inside, and he's home for the touchdown.
You can never talk enough about special teams in the NFL. It truly is a third of the game, and when you get a kick return for a touchdown, that just gives you so much momentum. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed of the returner. Great job, leads to a touchdown.
The Raiders with the PAT to come. An extra point is good. The Bills' return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score's 14-10. Spiller's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. 1st down here. Quarters formation here for the defense. Manuel from the gun. looking to the right side and throwing. Watkins is tackled, but earns a new set of downs.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on offense here to start the second quarter. They come to the line, and it's first down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Snapping out of the gun. That's an interception. Running room. He's got the touchdown.
Gotta love a defense. It's not afraid to take chances. And this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Raiders lined up now for the point after. It's good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Bills break huddle and start their drive, this time from the 25. Jackson is in the backfield. That's a false start.
False start, offense.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The defense comes out in the dime. The give up the middle. Jackson's marked down after a gain of 9.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
The Raiders defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Bills have it at the 29. Jackson, he's headed right. Ross is there to make the tackle.
22 with carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
Third down on the way. Manuel from the gun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a 3-play series.
Well, good job that time by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they send more guys than the offensive line can block. When you're outnumbered, it's up to the quarterback to get rid of the football. He does it, and he takes the sack.
Moore's going to take this one from the 8. Has 12 on this play. First down, offense readying for the snap. Offense lines up here. They'll run it here. Brought down at the 20.
You got to keep your offensive linemen aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Schaub standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Has his man. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
From the gun, Matt Schaub ready for the snap. 3rd and 4. Running away from the pressure. Running room, and now he'll slide.
Beautiful job that time by the QB. He goes back there in the pass play, doesn't like what he sees, and he just takes off and gets the yards and gets a first down.
They face first down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Setting up screen. Catch made. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. To the ground. Jones drew inside. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains.
Jones drew able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew, and he's brought to the ground. That leads us to 2nd down.
Let's go.
Matt Schaub from the shotgun. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. They've come out in the dime package. 3rd and 9. He's scrambling down. Long ball to James Jones. A takeaway. Good piece of tackling.
Rivers probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
The Raiders set at the line. Dime package. First down at the 49. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
2nd down coming up. Williams going to get set in the slot for this snap. Jackson's going to secure the handoff. They knocked him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Bills trail in this one, and the running game has not been an asset. Jackson's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard.
3rd and 11. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
When you have a quarterback that can throw the football like this guy, even though it's 3rd and 10+ yards, he makes a nice throw for the first down.
Jackson's lined up in a single back formation. 1st and 10. Gets the handle here. He's tackled right at the 31. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Coming up at halftime, it's the Verizon Halftime Report.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd. Manuel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. from the stack. Touchdown and drawing close.
Touchdown, Bill.
When you're behind in the football game, drive down and score. They did that. Now, the next time when they get back out there, they got to do it again. Show some patience and drive it down the field.
Extra point was good. The Raiders will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 21-17. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Matt Schaub has it under center. Now 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Empty backfield look for Schaub here. 2nd and 13. Out of the pocket. He's looking to the right here on this throw. That's a gain of 10.
Schaub just able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Raiders from the 27. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. The Bills call a timeout. Their first. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
Anytime you go for it on 4th down in the NFL, there's going to be a lot of second guessing if you don't get it. So get ready for the second guessing. It is coming.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Nothing drives a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense.
Hey, the offense has a chance to do something with this drive. Manuel set in the pistol. The Bills have it at the 34. Looking across the middle, makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills.
How about this gift? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding him. He throws it down there, and he gets the easy touchdown.
Counted. The Bills kickoff coverage team is on the field, and there they are celebrating the score, all set up by the defense, which took a stand on 4th down. Moore's not going to test the coverage here as he makes the fair catch. The Raiders ready to take over the football. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Get ready.
1st down at the 20. Throws to the right. Greg Little with the grab.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch.
2nd and 6. Picks up the 1st down. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. Empty backfield for Schaub this time. Out of the gun. And he's forced to the ground. Schaub's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. Second down now. Maurice Jones-Drew. And that gains 1. The Bills call a timeout and are left now with only one. Third down following the run. The offense lined up in the full house. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Raiders official. Matt Schaub's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
Signaling for fair catch. It's first down as they head to the line. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Jackson takes it out of the eye. Picks up about 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Bills are up in this one.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back now at the first half. The Raiders will be eager to make some adjustments and figure out a way to make it work in the second half. The Bills will be tough to stop, though, as they're in a groove after last week's win. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. Raiders with the football midway through the first. Jones Drew's going to stay up the middle, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. Raiders up by a touchdown. Bills take it at the 39. Manuel's going to thread the needle here, and it leads to a touchdown. Carpenter set up to kick it away. Moore is going to start from the 5. He gone as he sprints into the end zone. The lead grows to 4. Now early in the second, the pass ends up being picked off. Ross is the one taking it back for the score. The Raiders go up by 11. Raiders with the ball midway through the second. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Bills defense happy to get off the field. Now following the pick, Manuel is going to look for space, and he'll go in for the score. The Bills trail now by 4. Now to late in the first half. So that's it for us at the